Good evening from here in London. So we've just seen the closing bell at Wall Street, and we did see the major US indices finish in minor negative territory for the day. So looking back earlier in the session in European trading, we did see a bit of an increase in risk appetite following some decent German data and allaying some of those Eurozone debt fears as investors look to retrace some of yesterday's losses. So at the opening bell we were in positive territory, however following some mixed US data where we did see an improvement in the US housing figures, although we did see a bit of a drop in the Richmond Fed manufacturing index. So this did weigh on the equity index in the end, and we ended up trading down around 10 handles at the lows. However, we did retrace some of those into the closing bell, but we've just dropped off just in the last half hour into that close. So in terms of WTI crude futures, these have traded in a fairly similar manner to equities, as we saw some risk appetite in the morning with the increase in the European session. This was largely on the back of Goldman's issuing a fairly bullish stance in the short to medium term on the commodity complexes. However, at the pit open we did see a bit of a sell-off, but in this afternoon we did see a slight retrace, particularly into the NYMEX pit close, where we also heard some market talk that tomorrow's DOE inventory data may show a larger than expected drawdown in crude oil inventories. So that gave a bit of a boost to WTI crude futures. Looking elsewhere in terms of fixed income, this did finish on a positive note after we saw a fairly solid 2-year note auction which showed a slight reduction in yield, a higher bid to cover, and a pretty decent allotted at high number as well. So in terms of tomorrow, we do have the UK GDP figure coming out at 9:30 London time, and then in the afternoon we do have durable goods as well as those US DOE numbers, and we have another note auction at 6 o'clock London time as well. So that's it from us in London. We'll see you again tomorrow. We hope you have a great evening.